Hey, what's happening? It's your boy Jasal, Double J's Jack of Trades auto mechanic. I'm working on a 2008 Cadillac CTS. And what's happening is I'm replacing the alternator down in here. The person is trying to crank it up and it cranks, but it don't it don't hold, and it just keeps dying off. The battery it had to get replaced. It keeps draining the battery, so we're going to go with changing the alternator out, which is down in here. That's the alternator right there. So I'm going to have to take the cover off. So you have to pretty much take off the oil oil top cap. Remove the whole cover like so. And you have access to it right here. I'm going to also take off this here compartment. I gotta get me a flat tip, get it up in this area right there. Pick that apart. Let's do that now. Okay, so as I'm taking the alternator off, I want to disconnect that serpentine belt that's right there by basically taking either extension, breaker bar, whatever bar you can get down there far enough to release the tension. As you see, I'm pulling it this way, so I release the belt off of the alternator. I'm about to disconnect the battery. This is a 13 actually. Let's see, 13. That's 13 for the battery. So I'm gonna take that off, disconnect that before I do anything with the electrical components on this alternator. So I was told most of these alternators have 3 screws or bolts in. One right here on the top and 2 on the bottom. I'll show you once I take the alternator out, just so I can get down and show you right now. So that's one right there, and the other one's right there. So that's on the bottom of the alternator, and here's the one on the top. The one on the top is also these are 15 heads. So alright, so here we go. We got the new alternator, brand new. So this is the bottom part, as you can see, the connector, and part where the battery goes on. So I had some early with the battery, so I'm gonna take that off. Okay, I'm going to take this here connector off. You got a washer connected to it, like that, and then go ahead and get it in there. Alright, so I got my 15 head socket. I'm gonna put that on here. Alright, so I got the alternator out, took off the connector, which is right here, and this one right here, which was sitting on this right here with a 13 nut. These 2 went on the bottom. This went on the far back, closer to the towards the back part of the engine, and this one right here, the smaller one, goes towards the front of the engine, like closer to the belt side. And then you have this one that went at the top. So now that I have it off, I'm going to compare it with the new one, and we'll put it back in. So basically the way it sits in there is like this. The 2 comes off so the longer one goes in the back. As you can see, this is further away from the engine that it is, so you know that's the longer one. The shorter one is in the front. And this has a long one as well. Alright, putting this connector on right here. I already got the positive one on there, right there. And now I'm putting the connector in.